Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm working on the finishing touches for my mom's journal. And so I did decorate the cover. I used a patch, I stamped on it, added a piece of lace, some lace, layered lace down here and this here. You can see I've added some lace to the edges of the paper and to some of the paper clips and that. So, one of the things that I did was I came up with an embellishment that I'm using throughout the book, and it is using a ticket piece from this piece of material. So I've just cut out the little rectangles there. I've already cut a strawberry. And then I had these little pieces of lace. So I've cut out a piece of lace. And what I did was I just went ahead and on some of them I covered them from, I wanted some of the numbers to show up. So on this one we're going to go from the top and down. And I'm just going to go ahead and then I'm going to put the lace on. And just a little bit more glue on top of the lace. Whoop. Don't you just love when you... okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the strawberries on here and press it down. And then I have the ranunculus package. And if you got a fairy kit, there were ranunculus in your fairy kit. A ranunculus package. My mom actually bought me these ranunculus for my garden, and I think it was for Valentine's Day. And so she goes, and I bet you can use that packaging. It's gonna be funny when she gets it back. So I'm just going around fussy cutting around the ranunculus, and you'll see that they all kind of run into each other. So I kind of made my own flower. And then what I did was I took the little embellishment. Of course, it's really cute just like this. And this could be, and I think I did use one like that, one of the flat paper clips. And I'm not, of course, not finding it. But I believe I did make one as a paper clip. So you can see there's another one of the embellishments there. So to attach it to the ranunculus and to give it just a little more dimension, what I did was I took and put it like this, depending on where it was, you know, where I liked it best and where I needed it. I did some with the ranunculus on the right and some with it on the left. So I just took the tiny attacher and I double stapled it because, you know, one staple looks like you stapled it, two staples looks like you decorated it. So two little staples, and tried to make sure that they were attached to the ticket and to the embellishment. So that is how I made that little embellishment. And then I used it here on this pocket. I've used it here. Now this one doesn't have the ranunculus or the lace, but it's the ticket with the little thing. So here is one that I put onto part of the card, that butterfly card. I liked my mom's friend's writing, and I thought, oh, well, that will be cool. And then she can write on the back here, and that just goes like that. So it's a tuck tag. Let's see, how else did we use them? So this one here is a tuck spot, and it is holding those. This one here is also a tuck. Oh, that's not one of those. Maybe I didn't make the ticket. I was going to. Here's the other ticket that we made yesterday. And here's this one, and this is a tuck spot up on top. Okay, so I'm going to save that. So I have this stack of things to do, and because this book is for that kind of thing for my mom, I'm going to go ahead and just attach this to the top of this pad, just like that, and then it can go into a pocket. And we'll just use the tiny attacher. Again, 2 staples makes it look like it's a decoration. So, and that gives her another little paper pad of, okay, that's on this. That one already has one. That one already has one. That one has one. You know what? What do we have in the back pocket? Oh, see, I used another piece of the lemon page and made a little pocket. And that can just go like that. Okay, so that is the little embellishment that I added. Now, I did have another really pretty envelope. And I thought that we could go ahead and use this. So there is an image on the front and another one on the back with a cute little dragonfly. I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this out, and we're going to make one of my favorite kind of pages with this. Okay, so I'm just fussy cutting, kind of staying close to the flower. Not worried about those long skinny things. Okay. So the next thing we'll have to do is find the page to put this on. I just thought it was really pretty and would be fun to use. So, do you all save your pretty mail so that you can decorate it? I was thinking on one of the grid pages because they are pretty plain. I did add some lace to this one. I'm going to put it right here on this page, right in the middle. And I like to do one of these in almost all of my books. And the idea for the journaling of this is you journal out in a starburst from the image. So I like to just put it on one of the plain pages right in the middle. Okay, so we'll give that a minute to dry. Then we have this, and I have taken and stamped one of my stamps several times, and it's in a little container right here. I have several of them. You saw me use the play one earlier. And so this one says, happiness held is the seed, happiness shared is the flower. And I'm going to put this on this side, and I'm going to make it into a pocket. It's going to just be a little tiny pocket. I don't want to mess up her grid pages too much. But I knew I wanted this to go into her book, this saying. Okay. So then that goes back up there. And let's see. Okay, so I do like to add a teapot to my mom's things. It's a my sister used to always, well, was buying my mom teapots. And so I won't buy her an actual teapot, but I usually like, I get her something that has to do with tea. And that gift is from all the girls, and that's for all the different, for holidays and just special things. So I just wanted to put one in here. So I'm just going to attach it right here. And hopefully this will, hopefully, you know what? I think we'll just attach it with the tiny attacher. And then there was the little the little cup and saucer too, that I thought was cute. You know what? We'll put that on a different page. We'll just cut it out, get it ready. Okay, where should we put it together? I think we'll go ahead and just attach it. There we go. So it is attached in there, and I'm very happy with that. And let's see, we have this little note card that, okay, so we're going to let this, where's the one that's still drying? Leave this open, put it up here, and I wanted to show you also, you know, this was I got this from one of the yard sales. So, when you have a pad like this, one of the things that happens is especially if it's older, the glue gets hard and it makes it so that it's hard to cut your, to tear your paper out, especially when it's on a funny angle like this one. So you want to make sure that it's clear, okay, so that your paper doesn't tear. So that was just a little tip that I was going to make sure that, you know, and it's better to do it like, and have it ready so that you can just nicely tear out your paper. Okay, and this was probably in the particular yard sale this was at, it was probably in there because it just drove the person crazy, because it's not like she was getting rid of everything. So yeah, so I wanted to show you that. Well, I'll stick that somewhere into the book. And oh, and then I took the back off. Okay, so the lace that I have is some of that elastic lace. This was a gift. And so thank you. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't remember who gave all the different wonderful things. So, okay, so next, oh, here. We have this thank you card. And so we can go ahead and use, where did I put the envelope? I put it so that I would have it to use. Okay, maybe not. Oh, here it is. It's under the book. Okay, so let's see. Will that cover that? Well, we will make it cover it. Okay, so we can fussy cut and this other piece of the envelope. And again, some of the places you might have to make your own flower where it was flat. And it's easier to have the small paper when you're fussy cutting. And this is something that you can do, you know, so that you're not doing it in the middle of your project. You can have a stack of things like this envelope that are similar that you know that you're going to fussy cut and have them already cut. I did not do that, obviously. I think there was a cute little notepad in this too. In this. Okay. So I'm going to just put this on over the top of the thank you. And it doesn't quite fit. So why don't we just put some of the lace that matches the book. And there was another little piece. There it is. And a piece of this lace. There we go. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and glue this and let it start drying. And then put the glue on the flowers. And this gives us another pretty little card. And some of these cards, they're in there. And if she needs a card, like she's somewhere and she's like, oh, I should have gotten a card. There's some cards in this that she can use for gifts. Okay. So this one, I think, would look really good with glitter on it, but I don't have time to wait for the glitter to dry. But there we have a little card just decorated to match also. And then all that's left is the little dragonfly, and I'm going to put him up there, and you can save the window or throw it away. I threw it away. I did. Yep, I did. Okay, so next, try and find the kitty pin cushion. We have these I try and grab a whole piece of paper and I always end up with one of those. Okay. So we have this stamp set that I had gotten at Barnes & Noble in one of my book sets, and I thought that I would go ahead and stamp a couple more of these images and put them in the book and in my mom's journal. So now the thing is, I have things all throughout, so we're going to need to use something to put to stamp on so that it's actually stamping on something rather than just onto the... So let's see. You know what? I like the little bird because we've got a bird on the cover. We've got well, you haven't seen the bird notebook I made yet, but there's a bird notebook in here. Okay. And put it on the block. And then I use the worn lipstick, because that's what we've been using. Okay. Pull the page over, and since it's bird, we'll put it up in the top corner. Okay, so there we have pretty bird. And let's see if we go back here. The bird there. There's the little bird note. It's the bottom of some of the papers that I used. So on that side it's got that, and this side it's got that, and you can pull it off and it's a whole little notebook. Okay. Hopefully I can get this to... There we go. Like that. Okay. So we've stamped the bird in a couple places. Come over and clean him off. Put him up here. Who's next? I kind of like the butterfly. My mom likes butter. Oh, you know what? Look at the watering can. Said watering can, and I grabbed the birdhouse. Yeah, I haven't done what I tell you. I tell you all to, when you buy your stamps, to go home and take them off so that they come off. And I didn't do that with these yet. Okay. So this can just go somewhere in the... Okay, with the pad. Now there's this little thing down here, so I'm going to go above it. Actually, I'm going to go on this side because of the orientation of the watering can. And I'm just going to put it over here in this corner. Okay, so there's our little watering can. And he shows through, which is kind of cool. Just lightly shows through. Okay, don't need another watering can. I think one watering can is good in the book. And let's see. Oh, you know what? We have the flowers. Remember I said that we'd wait and see if we needed them somewhere? I think we'll put some there. Okay, so we're going to look at this, see how this page is done. And we'll put this in the corner. And forgot to hold it, but see, it had this flat thing on the back, so that's why it worked. We'll go up and do this corner. Okay. Come over to these. Ah, that one's already got some. And let's see. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna put a flower here because we already have the saying on this 2-page spread. And we'll just put that, just that. Okay. Now we have some stamps that I got at the Hobby Lobby sale. This is the first time they've been used. Give your burdens to the Lord, He will carry them. Okay. And this one says, let all you do be done with love. Again, I like stamping and stenciling to help to have things in here, but they don't add bulk. Okay. Okay, that's the next one. This one, don't judge each day by the harvest, but by the seeds you plant. By the harvest you, I don't know, I think it says reap. It's under the price tag. And I really like stamps because you can use them over and over again. Okay. I thought that would be a good one for in this because it is okay. And then we have a You Are My Sunshine. And okay. So I think that is all the things that I wanted to do and to add. And then okay, so that is today's video, and then I'm going to do a separate video that is the walkthrough of it. But today we went ahead and we made the embellishments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye. Go make something fun, and thank you for being here. Bye-bye.